This is the White Garden here at Somerleyton Hall. And we're shooting this in late summer. And we're going to walk you around this garden and show you some of the intricate details in more depth. It sits on the western aspect of Somerleyton Hall, which is just there, and it's surrounded by what used to be the Winter Garden buildings, which we can walk around and show you as well surrounding this. Let's go down into the centre area and have a look at the pond. This gorgeous little daisy is a feature here at Somerleyton. Saw it here a few years ago and went and sourced it, and have planted it in a few gardens across Norfolk now. Flowers beautifully in late summer with this pink and white flower. Got lavenders behind us. Beautiful what would have been a white agapanthus, now heavily set seed. No doubt that's a white peony there. Again, these have all finished flowering now, so let's go and find something that's doing its thing. These beautiful white and yellow water lilies are a feature of this large central pond. Water's crystal clear, it's got a good covering of oxygenators. It's awash with wasps at the moment, all coming in for a drink. Behind me are steps leading up to the back edge of the hall. The white plants flowering under the windows are hydrangeas, and we've got white rose and variegated green and white plantings, all set so beautifully with the clipped hedges and formal bush trees. It's very, very French, not typically English at all. This little white rose is doing very well, just tucked in here, and behind it we've got white dahlias. Statuary here, and the landscaping superb. This little aster's doing very nicely in this shady area in front of the house, with the hydrangeas behind it. And this would be the view from the main rooms in the house, looking out over this garden. I think from higher up it's even more impressive. And the symmetry of it all ties together beautifully. Sits so nicely in the surrounding buildings, it's so sheltered here and peaceful. Above me is the clock tower here at Somerleyton, and just to our right we've got the first of the Winter Garden walkways. So let's go in here, just to orientate you. We're still in the White Garden, walking along the back end of the house and going into this beautiful Winter Garden, again with incredible statuary. This is a wooden conservatory roof, again Victorian openers. Look at the grates with the heating tubes going throughout here. This would have all been heated by wood or coal fire at one stage to keep the frosts out. We've got huge vines which are a mixture of wisteria and jasmine. We've also got planted along the base mainly agapanthus. Moved to a blue and white mixed planting here, and on the back wall a lovely collection of ferns. Camellias planted above them, some bamboos, and some palm trees. A pair of beautiful statues on either side of this stone bench. Just look at the carving detail on this. These really are Superb pieces of craftsmanship. View out halfway along the winter gardens again, back over the white gardens. Let's come back into the winter gardens, make our way along towards the end. These open back out onto the gardens. We've got one of the most ornate birdhouses on our left, and to our right, the winter gardens, now used for corporate entertaining and hospitality. The ceilings lined in material and the beautiful statues looking out towards the magnificent pine trees. I think that's the Wallonia. This building's very, very special. Just look at these fantastic floor panels that they've got here. This one, let's move over to the others. Two absolutely magnificent matching mosaics, this one, and then across to the third, all between cathedral smoothie limestones. This really is a gorgeous building. And here we are outside with the birdhouse to our left, and then the winter gardens that we've just walked through with Somerleyton Hall behind them. And the parterre that we walked and showed you through earlier is off to the right, and if I swing right round, we're in the formal parkland leading back towards the fantastic walled gardens. What a gorgeous garden.